One of the things that we've been working on and kind of speaking to this culture of developing talent, one of the ways that we hone the skills of our employees so that they can do better work for the clients and grow their own skills and turn them into entrepreneurs of the future is our internal projects. When you're building software for other people, we've seen it all. We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of product ideas, of execution, of teamwork with our clients. We get a lot of repetitions, kind of learning from our clients, strengths and from their mistakes. And you can't help when you're building software all day, designing it, kind of going through these creative exercises. You can't help but have a few ideas of your own. And inside of MasterBorn, partially from the problems we're solving internally as a business in Poland, whether it's on the finance side or the accounting side, we have some internal projects. And from my personal experience, we have a project called Grandfondo Rank that really was born out of my personal desire to have more data and analytics around my passion, which was bike racing in Europe, which is a large, millions of people are racing bikes in this way in Europe. And so, we've built these projects internally, partly because as a way to hone the skills of our team, sort of as practice projects, but some of them have taken on a life of their own.
So internal projects, that also creates the opportunity that you spoke about earlier, which is to see current employees of MasterBorn become CEOs or CTOs, or lead businesses of their own. Is that also part of the intent behind those internal projects?
Yeah, absolutely. In a service business like ours, the organizational structure is incredibly flat. We essentially have 9 fully contained teams with a product owner, and there's not a lot of room for hierarchy or structure within this company. And so one of the natural things about internal projects is, we're creating opportunities, taking the risks internally and cultivating the skills. And we have taken employees and sent them out into their own companies. And so I see more of that happening in the future. Not exactly how it's going to look. It's probably like an incubator inside of MasterBorn or possibly outside of MasterBorn, but having that pathway and that bridge for employees to kind of have a asymmetrical jump into a career. We have this ability to send the most talented people, and not everyone wants to start a new company, but for those that do, there's a natural kind of career progression into a company or starting a company that they don't have to take the risk of actually starting the company, but they can have the same outcome. And one of the hiring philosophies that I learned early on was you hire the best people, you keep them as long as you can, and then you are riding their coattails after that. And so you're launching them into their next success. And that's really what I believe. I don't believe in anyone staying here forever. I want to create these natural career exit points where they can take on new challenges.